Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are here for the start of round 4. I have a guest with me because there's thunderstorms going on, and the puppy is scared of them. So we have an interesting one tonight. It's actually a rematch from the first match of round 4 in the last Grand Arena season. I went into that match sitting at 7-2. I come into this match sitting at 7-2. So let's take a look at the matchup we have here. You can see I have the higher score for this Grand Arena. I have higher lifetime banners, but not by a ton. My opponent has decent lifetime banners as well. When it comes to offense wins, we're just about the same. Defends, I have a little more. Full clears, I have a little more. Then coming down, Zetas, he actually has 2 more than I do. But when you look at the speed mods, I have an advantage there. So we both have Galactic Legend Ray with the ultimate. Last time we went up against each other, we both had Galactic Legend Ray with the ultimate. So it should be a good one. Let's get out to the board. Alright, so here we go. Let me show you what's in my front line. And actually, I'm going to throw the puppy down now. Up here I have, rather than placing Padme, I put Darth Revan. I have my EP team, and then I have my Finn team along with Acolyte Cheese. It's funny, kind of ironic that I took Padme off defense this time, because I only won the last round because he struggled with my Padme on defense. Down on the bottom, I have my Rey with Xeris and L3. Then I have my Vets with Kira, and I have a Bastila lead. So let's take a look at what I'm up against. I have Geo sitting there. I have Shakti and clones. There's this Poggle team. And then I have to face Acolyte Cheese up top as well. Down the bottom, we have Bosk with Dengar and Boba. We have First Order that are fairly well relicked. It looks like he's making his way on the SLK train as well. And then he has this Tal Zendaka and Spirit sitting on the bottom. So let's take a look and discuss how I'm going to approach this. Alright, so I have pre-filled out most of this. Make it a little bigger so it's easier to read. Now, so I filled out what my attack teams are going to be. I have my guesses of what's going to be on defense in the back based on his Grand Arena history here. We can't be sure of that. I have to be prepared for anything, basically. So on this front bottom zone, I'm going to try not to overcommit. That way I can save my Jedi Knight Revan, I can save my gas, just in case there's something I have to tackle in the back. So here's the plan. Let's get to it. Let's start the fights. Alright, we're going to start down on the bottom. And then go from there. The one team I'm most worried about on the bottom is actually this Talzin team, because Plague can do mean things to General Grievous. And we want to try and avoid that, obviously. But there's not very heavy relics, so I'm hoping that we can just kind of AoE our way through this team quickly. So there's the Plague. And here's some AoEs. Alright, can we heal up Grievous? 53 banners. Okay, so that's a good start to this. Next up, we're going to use JTR here. And here we go. So this is Relic new movie team against Relic new movie team. The idea here is basically we want to kill Fox, and then we are going to put healing immunity on the two Kylos and slowly take them down. Because if you don't get healing immunity on KRU, you're just going to be spinning your wheels. Before we go for him, though, we want to stop old school Kylo from doing the AoEs and just stealing our banners. That's generally frowned upon. Alright, so we'll drop the healing immunity on Kylo. Now, both of them are immune to % health damage, so the exposes really aren't doing anything. It's, just your true attacks that are taking them down. Alright, try an ability block. We got the ability block on KRU again. You want to keep him ability blocked because you don't want him to give the 2-turn stun out to somebody. Now, we're going to get Illuminated Destiny. And the healing immunity came off of the old school Kylo there. So let's ability block him again. And let's just take KRU out while we're targeting him. And you can see from all the debuffs that are going on old school Kylo, he is slowly gaining back his health and protection. Let's just kill. Alright, now try and get a stun. Didn't work. So we will ability block again. Now I'm just trying to save up for a second Illuminated Destiny and try and fill up BB-8's protection. One more special. Will he survive? Looks like I will get it off. Alright, so 54 banners there. That's, again, keeping up with the good start. Last up is this Bosk, Boba, and Dengar team. I went heavy on defense, so I'm going to have to use the clones already here. Alright. So, we're just going to start by hitting Boba. See if we can get a kill before Bosk gets a taunt off. Actually, Bosk didn't taunt with his first turn. He went for the stun, which is honestly extremely helpful here. There's the taunt. So, dispel the taunt with the turret from Arc, and now keep going after Boba. Now we're going to be stuck going after Bosk until we can get the Rexolate off. And of course Rex was stunned, so it's going to be a little while longer before we get that off. Alright, there's the Rexolate. So just Dengar left here. Alright, so 50 banners. This Rex team, they're strong. They can beat teams. They're just not banner efficient at all. So, now we're in the back. Let's see if my guesses were right. We have Hurricane and Chopper. We have Karth. We have Hux. We have Newt. My guesses were right. Just so you can see, remind yourself what my plan is. Here it is. And in relation to this battle planner, in the past week or so, I've had a bunch of people ask if they could get copies of this. So I'm going to put a link to the template in the description below. So you can just click on the link. It'll bring you to the Google Doc or a template of what I'm using. Make a copy of it, and you can sort of make it your own. So now that I've said that, the plan here is going to be Padme on Hux, KRU on that Karth team, Brood Alpha on that Newt team, and then Jedi Knight Revan against Hera. That's probably overkill, quite frankly. But it's what we have. And they're all Relic 2, and Kanan and Hera have their Zetas. So, up top, the only fight I'm sort of worried about is this Nest against Poggle fight. So we're gonna attack that first. And the only reason I'm worried about it is because if it lines up wrong, it could be a problem. So, let's head into that. Let's go. Do I want to throw anyone in with Nest? Nah, let's risk it. Alright, so let's dispel the Droideka. Now, let's get the stun. Nope. And I have my Nest modded with super slow. She only has a total of +8 speed. Now I need to dispel here so he's not assisting. Survive the Droideka big hit. And let's AoE it, and that's going to take care of them all. Alright, so 55 banners from that solo. Good. That was what I was worried about most, and here we are. So next is... Shaak Ti has been, honestly, the bane of my existence this entire 3v3. So I'm going to start by taking out Shaak. Going to dispel 5s. And it looks like I'm going to lose again because, good lord, that 5s is going crazy. Now, let's... Alright, Shaak Ti is gone, but so is CLS. Now 5s is gone, or stunned. See if we can salvage this here. Alright, 5s is down, and now I'm going to salvage it, but it's not going to be for pretty banners. 49. A clear is a clear on the first shot. Next up are these Geos. I'm going to go in with my Traya team. Geos on defense in 3v3 frankly just aren't as strong. And my Traya team has more relics than them at this point anyway. So, isolate the Brute so he can't taunt. And now we just basically let the Geos kill themselves. Scion will get held by Hatred. And we'll take out the Brood. Spy just used his big hit and got nothing out of it. Alright, now Spy is gone. And we'll go after Sunfac and annihilate him. So 52 banners there, because Traya actually finished with full protection, and we're doing well. Now I'm going to drop down to the bottom, because that Asajj team, I'm planning on using my General Skywalker. Don't want to use him yet, just in case he's needed on the bottom for some reason. So this Nuke team. Actually, let's look at it again. I think I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to use Jedi Knight Revan on this new team, just so that we could get out and mark Dooku quickly. Let's get some foresight up. We'll pay, and ooh, that didn't take out Dooku, but this should. Alright, next we will go after Newt. Get foresight back up. And there's the first kill on Newt. He'll come back. He's going to apply extortion on Jolie. Meanwhile, we'll get to attack Django. So call Jolie to assist to heal him up a little bit. Now let's take out Newt. And first kill on Django, mark him, and this will be the second kill on Django. So for 54 there. Oh, I was actually planning on using Brood there. I got those mixed up. So we'll actually use Brood here. The Geos are just as strong, basically anywhere. They're a fantastic offensive team. Alright. Biggest threat is Red Panda. He is an offensive monster. So let's get him out. Now we'll take Hux out. Heal up. Alright. There's Stormtrooper gone. And it's only going to be 51 banners here because of Red Panda, but we'll still easily get the win. Next up, we will use Padme against these Geos. Oop. Clicking on the wrong teams. Okay. And when I said Geos, I mean Padme on the Phoenix. So, let's just start by stunning Hera. Alright, give everyone retribution. Let's take Kanan out. Next, we'll take Hera out. And the murder bot known as Chopper is slowly hanging on. If you didn't know, when Chopper taunts, his dodge actually goes up, which is why he was able to avoid all those hits. I'll still finish with 54 there, though. Finally, let's see. I will use my Kylo on this Karth team. So, feed turn meter. Next, you want a stun mission. She can do a ton of damage. If I hit Karth there, it was just going to cause the taunt like that. Since I'm going for Supreme Leader Kylo, in this round, my old school Kylo is R6. He's since become R7. And he's just there to do a ton of damage with those AoEs. Alright, let's stun. Got the big hit on mission. She's gone. Next, we'll go after Zalbar. He's stunned for 2 turns, so this one is basically over. I'm just not going to be able to restore Fox's or protection there. So we'll finish with 53. That's, I mean, you can't really complain when you're getting 53 in 3v3. So, that back zone is cleared. Next up, we are going to go in with Skywalker and Ahsoka. Alright. Got the first kill. Got the second. They can't revive because of Skywalker's lead. And so there's 54 banners. Alright, so all that leaves is ships. We have a Malevolence to fight. And I have my Negotiator to fight it with. Barring anything awful, hopefully, hopefully this goes well. And we're just going to bring in all the ships. I've had a pretty clean round. I'm not worried about any extra banners. Alright, so big hit on the Vulture. Next, big hit on Sunfac. Give damage immunity. And then Mass Assist, which also kills a Vulture. We're starting off well, at least. Alright. Switch to hitting Sunfac because Hyena had crit damage immunity there. I put Retribution up on my entire team with Ahsoka to clear the droids off of Ahsoka, but also because now every time Houndstooth is hit, he's going to counterattack and dispel himself. See, droids applied, counterattack, dispel. Droids applied, counterattack, dispel. Alright, let's go after the Hyena and dispel that. Make sure my Galactic Republic allies don't die. Next, we will just keep on going. Get the taunt back up on Houndstooth. Buff immunity on Spy, so he can't stealth. And there's the AoE. This should clear it all out. Alright, 63 banners. That's a solid banner count. So let's see. Final score is going to be 2465. I'll update you in the next video about how I ended up. So, this was a good way to start the round. I did speak to my opponent before the round, and since this is, he actually messaged me to joke that this is the second time we're meeting each other in basically the same exact spot. He also said his arena mates were going to watch, and so hello to Quinden's Arena. I hope you had fun watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to leave links for the battle planner down below. I'm going to leave a link for the our podcast down below and a link for the Gambit Discord server down below. I will also have a link to our Google's counter sheet down below, and that will have most of our battles and timestamped links so you could watch videos to see how we counter teams, and you actually get to see how the counter works as opposed to just being told that JTR counters KRU. So, with that said, thank you everyone, and I will be back for the next fight.